From 2007 to 2013, I served as director of the Helsinki Art Museum, one of the largest cultural organizations in the Nordic region. The Helsinki Art Museum is known for its robust and expansive public art program, which means that the museum is basically the custodian of hundreds of artworks, both historical as well as new, in the city of Helsinki. When I started my tenure in Buffalo as director of the Buffalo AKG Art Museum in April of 2013, one of the challenges that both the board and I saw was that many people in Western New York and in Buffalo did not feel an intimate, immediate connection with the museum. Perhaps the museum had an air of elitism around it. So based on some of those thoughts, I came up with this idea of the AKG Public Art Initiative. The idea was that we would become the first museum in the United States with a dedicated department for public art, to place artworks all across Western New York and the city of Buffalo, especially areas that had seen no cultural investment in the past. Over the last 10 years, we've placed more than 60 innovative artworks in different parts of our community. We care about things not just within the museum walls, but all across our region, and the Public Art Initiative bears witness to this.
It was really unique to see the title of Curator of Public Art available at a museum. A lot of public art spaces or places of production are either centered around municipalities, they're associated with government, or other sort of civic organizations that you'll find in a number of American cities. There aren't really museums in the United States who are dedicated to the production of public art that is outside of their campus and off of their boundaries, right? You have other museums that have the benefit of physical land acreage that is their own to operate on, sometimes, you know, several hundred acres. But this is the only museum still to this day that operates sort of throughout a huge geographic swath. Our foundational sponsor is the county legislature here in Erie County. Erie County is over 1,000 square miles. So as a curatorial landscape, it's unparalleled, and there was just nothing else like it. And so we didn't inherit anything, even though we're sixth oldest museum in America, oldest museum of contemporary art. We have this legacy history, and I knew that from being an art history student. I was familiar with the then Albright Knox Art Gallery, now Buffalo AKG Art Museum. I was familiar with aspects of the collection. I knew its importance in the American and the international landscape of museology, but the opportunity to create something brand new within that structure was really exciting. And in the beginning, I identified an artist named Matthew Hoffman who had a project called You Are Beautiful. I felt like it was just this really generous statement, and I felt like this starts a dialogue that doesn't have a period. It doesn't say one thing. It means something completely different to a whole bunch of other people. It's not all that threatening, right, in terms of how it's displayed. It was impermanent, so, you know, it's a way to kind of test how people are reacting to it, responding to it. I was trying to think of, like, how do I make this statement visible to the most people possible? And then it hit me that billboards were a way to kind of get out there and be present. And we were really adamant at the time that it not say, you know, AKG at the time, Albright Knox. Like I just wanted something out there that said, "You are beautiful." I wanted people to find it on their own and discover how it was connected to us.